Okay, here is the current state of Aiden's room, which will be turning into baby's room and Aiden's room. Everything has pretty much been cleared out as far as what we are no longer keeping in this room. And today is the day for the paint to completely transform this room. I think that once the paint goes up, this room is really going to be noticeably different. There is still a lot to do, but we are definitely headed in the right direction, and so I will check back once I've moved the bed and taken down all of this wall stuff. Alright, so everything has been removed. Here is the room. I've moved the bed in the middle of the room, and then even with taking down all of the wall decals that were up on the wall, it has made a big difference. So I'm really excited to get the paint up here and see how this room changes. Here is the paint that we are using. It is Bare Marquee. It is supposed to be able to cover any existing paint in one coat, and that is guaranteed, as you can see there. We got the color Sparrow. Here you can see like a sample of it right here. Alright, you guys, here is a progress update on the room. As you can see, the walls have been painted. We are obsessed with this color. It is this really beautiful light gray. It does have a shade or a hint of blue, which I still really like. Now comes the really fun part, which is hanging the wall decor. I have a pile of it over here that needs to go up, and then just getting this room ready for its daily use. So we have ordered the crib. The crib is going to go right in this corner here. I've ordered a rug for the middle of the room, and then we are going to bring in a rocking chair that we used when Aiden was a baby. And then over here we purchased a nightstand. We're going to put up maybe 1 or 2 shelves, maybe right underneath the TV, and possibly on this wall here. We're not too sure what we're going to do with the shelving, but I do want to add some really neutral, rustic types of decor in here. And then I'm going to add some pops of green with some boxwood type of faux plants. And yeah, I'm really, really excited for this phase of the room, but I did want to kind of share with you guys how it's coming together. Matt also completely redid the closet, which is a lot more functional for us now. I'm going to insert a clip of the before just so you can see how it's kind of transformed. So as you can see here, the closet was just very narrow in pretty much all of the areas of it. It did have the shelving, which was nice for organization, but since the shelving was so narrow, there wasn't much that I could do with it on either side, and that just brought the room for being able to hang clothes that much smaller. And so I just knew that we weren't utilizing this space to the best of our ability, and so I wanted to do something different, even if that meant getting rid of all of the like organization opportunities that this closet had. And now we have a lot more hanging space. As you can see, Aiden's got a lot of room there and here, but we do still have shelving space. So these cloth storage cubes came from Home Depot. I believe they were like $5 and some odd cents. And then this organizer came from Home Depot as well. I still have the tag on here. This I think was like $10. And so right now here's Aiden's collection of clothes, and then on the top here I will be keeping all of the baby's clothes. I figured since her clothes are so tiny right now, she really doesn't need that much space between the top level and this level right here. But she also has room to kind of grow in here. We have this space right here, and then we have some more space over here. So right now, for the time being at least, everything that we're doing in the house is just about making what we have work. So until something changes or until we need to make changes, I think that this setup is going to work out just fine. So this video will continue on once this room is completed and I can give you guys a tour around the completed kids room. All right, you guys, here we are in Aiden and Annabelle's newly decorated and changed around room. Here is the final result. I am so happy with how this room came out. There are still a few things that we want to do to it, but for the most part, everything is finished. So really quickly, I am going to take you guys around this room, show you what we did, where we got some stuff from, and our small plans for this room in the future. So here is how the room looks during like natural lighting during the daytime. Unfortunately, it's like an overcast here in Chicago, so I'm not getting the best lighting. So I am going to turn on the lights in this room and hopefully you'll be able to see everything really nicely. Okay, so here is how the room looks with all of the lighting. So right in the corner here we have Aiden's bed. This is one thing that we would like to change out in the future. We would like to just get him a different like bed frame, headboard, footboard type of set. It is just a single bed. We have this alternative down gray blanket that I purchased from Overstock. It is right next to the window. You can see our backyard out there. And then turning over here, we have the closet. And then in this corner, I have this sign that says, "Love you to the moon and back." This I found and purchased from Hobby Lobby. And then right above the closet and the TV here, we have two shelves that Matt put up. He got all of the supplies and whatnot from Home Depot, but I wanted just one shelf to put Aiden and Annabelle's like nicer things. I really don't want too much in here, but stuff like Aiden's trophies where you can see on the top right there, and then the piggy banks. I have a basket of toys for Annabelle, even though she is not using them right now. She's not at the age, but just stuff like that. That is all I really want to keep up here. Then on the other side here, we just have another little shelf with the DVD, TV equipment, and then a couple pots of green faux plants right up there as well. And then below that shelf, we have the TV. And then we have this little section right down here. So I have two A's that of course stand for Aiden and Annabelle. Alright, so I had to turn that light off to get a little bit better lighting in this area of the room. But these two A's were purchased from Michael's. I have talked about them in multiple videos. We have this light that I absolutely love. This was purchased from Target. Both the base and the shade, they are sold separately, so you get to pick the shade that you want. And then I have a really tiny Himalayan salt lamp rock. This changes colors. Purchased this on Amazon. And then right on the left side of this, I have a really nice neutral candle that I purchased from Target. I love how neutral this is. It's perfect, I think, for a boy or girl room, or both in our case. But I also really like the nice, soft, soothing scent that this one has. And then on the side of that, I have another faux plant just to give another nice bright pop of green in this room. So this I believe I purchased from Home Goods a while ago. And this stuff is just sitting on top of a little nightstand. We are using this for all of Annabelle's onesies at the moment. This was purchased from Target, and I think that this is so perfect. I love this whole collection. And then here is what the drawers look like inside. Like I said, they're all just Annabelle's onesies. These are her short sleeve. The other thing that I really love about this set is that they have the no push closure. So you don't have to slam on these at all. You just kind of give them a gentle push, and then they close on their own, which is awesome. And then down here we have all of her long sleeve onesies. I do not have the time or patience to fold all of these, so to the moms that like take the time to individually fold all of these onesies. I give you guys props. I just kind of throw these in here and call it a day. I've just kind of been trying to pick my battles, and so this is definitely not one that I want to tackle. And then here is the other side of the room, and I am just thrilled with how this came out. Right over here we have this Live, Love, and Laugh wooden sign that was found and purchased from Bed Bath & Beyond a while ago. I think it was in one of my hauls. But for a while this was hanging up in our family room, or going down to the family room like by the stairs. And once I decided on a neutral rustic theme for this room, I knew that this room would be this perfect spot for this wooden sign. And then right below that we have this rocking chair and ottoman. This was purchased from Target back when I was pregnant with Aiden, so it is about 7 years old. Unfortunately, this is not getting too much use, so I'm not too sure how long this will stay in this room, but for now, here it is. It would be really nice to just get rid of this because, like I said, it doesn't get too much use, and it does take up quite a bit of room, especially walking into the room here. Over here, we have her crib and her crib set. So the crib was purchased from Target as well as the crib set. In the corner here I have a bunch of little stuffed animal toys, rattles, that were mainly gifted to her. And then I have some blankets draped on here as well. This really beautiful rose looking blanket was purchased from Gordman's. And then I have her monthly blanket. It's flipped over right now, but here is how that looks. I haven't talked about this too much, but I'm sure I will feature it in a couple videos very shortly. I love this. This was purchased from Etsy. And then we have this really cute little unicorn that I think I found at Bed Bath & Beyond, and a little Bobby pillow. This used to be Aiden's, but I just purchased a different slip cover for it, and now it's Annabelle's. So above the crib I have this really fitting sign. It says, "In a field full of roses, she is a wildflower." And let me tell you guys, she is exactly that. She has her own wild personality. I'm holding her right now. I'm not sure if you guys can hear her kind of like grunting. But yes, this is like the perfect sign for her. Here in the middle of the room, I have 3 wooden signs. All of these were purchased from Hobby Lobby. On this side here, we have Good Morning Gorgeous. Of course, this is Annabelle's side. In the middle here, I have this little prayer that Aiden and I always say at night. And, well, it's part of the prayer that we say at night. And once Annabelle is able to talk, I'm sure she will join us in this prayer. And then on this side, we have Hello There, Handsome. And of course, this is Aiden's side. So I really, really like this wall. It's nice and clean looking. There's not too much going on, but I think it kind of ties the whole room together. One thing that I would like to do is do something with this wall. It is such a bare part of the room. And of course, I will keep this sign up somewhere in this room, but I think the sign just makes the size of the wall even more noticeable because it is a small wooden sign. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but that sign did come from Etsy. So it would be nice if we could find something else, again, that is neutral for a boy and girl's room, just to hang in this big section right here. Moving back to the center of the room, below these 3 wall decor pieces, we have another Target find. So this little storage area was purchased from Target. I love the wood finish to it. It's like got a nice rustic finish. And then inside we have 4 more cloth bins, and the bins were purchased from Target as well. Of course, on this side we have Annabelle's stuff, and then on this side we have Aiden's toys. And then on top of this unit we have this personalized wooden crate that my cousin made for me. I did mention this in our sprinkle shower gift video. She handmade or hand painted this, added the A for personalization. And then on the side of here we have another one of those Target wooden lights. I do have a different lamp shade for this one. It's a little bit more of like a dimmer one. I just wanted this one to not be as bright as the one behind me right here. And then we have this absolutely gorgeous rug. This again was purchased from Target, and I am in love with this rug. It is so luxurious feeling. It's really thick. Definitely not something that you would expect to find from Target, and I got it at a really good price. It was on sale. Again, I feel like this just kind of ties the room together. So here is the room. I am so excited for this room and how far it's come. If you guys saw the clean and declutter with me video that I had on this room, you can kind of see the before and after. It's just definitely come a long way. It's definitely changed a lot. I love the color of the walls, and everything has just come together really nicely. I think Aiden loves this room so much more now that it stays clean. It's so much easier to manage now that there's not so much stuff in here. We would like to change out the trimming of this room and make all of the trimming and the doors, windowsills, blinds, and all of that just a nice bright white color to kind of make the room flow together a little bit nicer. So if I forgot to mention any of the items that I purchased and you have any questions about any of this stuff or any suggestions that we can possibly do with this room at a later date, please let me know in the comment section below. And there's only a few more videos that I have planned to upload onto my channel before I get into the birthing videos and all of like Annabelle's first day videos that I've been taking. Those will be on my channel more as like a vlog style. So thank you, Annabelle's little feet. That's all I kind of want to show for the time being. But I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.